What's up with y'all boys, man? This week I made over $1,000 day trading. This has been one of my best weeks day trading so far in a live account. Um, Especially like with this December price action, I really anticipated for it to be somewhat terrible, but it has been doing it's been doing pretty good. Um, yeah, so I'm just going to go over the trades that I took. I took two trades this week in my live account. I like to minimize the trades that I take. So we're just gonna go over the trades that I took this week. So the first trade I took was Tuesday. So now what I seen that we are in a bullish trend. So I'm definitely bullish. Um, we have this bullish 4 hour fair value gap, right? So like I said in the previous videos, you want to identify your higher time frame model and align your higher time frame model with your lower time frame model. So now what I seen right here, we had an SMT in this low. ES took out these low and Q didn't, and we're also in this for 4 hour fair value gap. And what we also have right here is that price and time are aligning together, right? So now, so far, everything that I really like is being presented to me. I have a higher time frame model, a fair value gap being filled with an SMT below, and I have all this generated sell side liquidity. This is my sell side liquidity, my buy side liquidity, excuse me. So yeah, disrupt these internal lows right here. So now what I want to do is I want to align my higher time frame with my lower time frame. So right here, now what do I want to see in the lower time frame? I want to see a breaker structure. We have a breaker structure and we have a change in state of delivery. So now what's my final confluence? My final confluence would be this 3 minute fair value gap right here. I would much rather it be a 5 minute or a 3 minute. I'm not really taking any more trades in a 1 minute anymore. I'm trying to keep it at minimum with taking my trades in 3 minute or the 5 minute because through my experience this past 2 months, I have found success in trading in the 3 minute or the 5 minute. So we had this 3 minute fair value gap right here. Now my last confluence would be for price to retrace into this gap, which price does. So when price had retraced into this gap, I had got into this trade. I got into this trade. My stop below this low. Usually my stop is at 30 points, but I like this low because if price was to invalidate this order block right here, then my trade will be invalidated. So I got in exactly right there. And what did I do? I targeted my buy side liquidity. Will be right here. Buy side liquidity. That's 100 points. I'm in 4 contracts at this point. And we see price had came and price had took my take profit. Now this was a very beautiful trade. 10 out of 10 trade setup. I was in 4 contracts. I got out at 60 points because that's all I look for. I wanted to take this to my buy side, but at the time I was already satisfied with my profits. This right here was 567 in total profits in one day. I was very satisfied with that. That's the first trade that I took. That made me 567. Now let's go over the second trade that I took. Okay, so the second trade that I took was today, which is Thursday. The first trade that I took was Tuesday, and the second trade was Thursday. Now, yesterday we had a huge displacement towards the downside. Price came and took all these sell side. We created a huge 4 hour imbalance. Obviously, I would want to continue this trend lower. So now I waited until my macro time to trade. So we see that price came and took out this internal high. Now, once price took that internal high, and we are in this huge 4 hour fair value gap, I really want to short. And in real time, price had huge volume towards the downside. What I like to look at is also what the lower time frame is doing. So now, obviously, these are low resistance liquidity, which I would like to target. This right here was Asia lows, right here, and this right here was London lows. So my target today was at London lows. I wanted to take it to Asia lows, but I didn't want to get too greedy again. So now we have obvious draws on liquidity, and price was very versatile towards the downside. Price was invalidating bullish structure and respecting bearish structure. So once we had this internal sweep of liquidity, what I then seen around my macro time was that price retraced into this 3 minute fair value gap. Now, as price retraces into that 3 minute fair value gap, that's when I entered my trade. 30 points, risking 60 points. So, hey, my trade I was already out this trade at this time. This was a very fast, this was a very fast trade. This trade played out in I think 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, it was very versatile around the time that I took this trade. My sell side was at this London lows, which definitely got took. Asia lows definitely got took too. But since I had already met my profit target of the day, I didn't want to get too greedy, so I got out at 60 points, making 507 in 2-3 minutes. Yeah, so I'm just gonna show you how the trade played out. Ended up hitting my sell side. That would have been a $1,000 day today if I held it, and you can see reverse immediately as it swept that sell side. But yeah, we ended up selling off basically till Asia lows. So we ended up selling off to Asia and to previous day's low. So that's all the trades that I took this week. I'm going to share with y'all why I have been finding success in the trades that I have been taking. I risk 4 contracts when I hop in a trade, and I target 60 points with my stop loss at 30 points. I'm risking a somewhat high amount, so that then causes me to really be patient and be selective on the trades that I take. I don't get into any trades, you know what I mean? I have to wait till I see my setup. I really have confidence in my setup that my setup will play out when I see my setup. That makes me very selective on the trades that I take. Another thing that have been really working out for me is taking less trades. So this whole week on my live account, I took 2 setups. I went 2 for 2 this whole week, basically. So yeah, I took my trade on Tuesday, and I took my trade today, which is Thursday. I limit the trades that I take on my live account. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have for y'all today. This has been a fantastic week for me. Yeah, I made $1,000 this whole week. I could have made way more if I took the setups that I wanted to take that played out during the week, but I'm not really too mad about it. But yeah, that's really all I got for y'all today, man. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Comment down in the below how your trading journey is going, what you need help with. Yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one.